Hi guys, welcome to another LivinginSAtv video, David here. Today we are going to see the Carlton Complex in detail and I will give you more information to you guys about CIDs. Don't you believe me? Stay tuned because once again this video will blow your mind.
You just see the map now.
So currently we're standing in this block. Here's where we started, which is right by Gandhi Square, Main and Elof. We then walked all the way down Main Street Mall till we got to the Magistrates Court in Anglo. We then walked back, walked up Harrison Street, past Library Gardens, the City Hall, the library where we stopped, all the way to Bank City.
Wow.
Bank City we walked down Carrick Street all the way to the High Court. High Court we came down with Crace and we went into the Carlton Centre.
Sure.
Carlton Centre we walked back down Fox Street, onto Elof and then back into the zone where we started.
Wow.
So you can see on a map pretty much the entire...
Just shows on your watch exactly how many kilometers we did
We
while
did
walking.
3.36 kilometers on that walk.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Okay guys, so now we are on our way to the Carlton Complex and I just want to show you guys a little bit of the way there, which is interesting to see. But let's talk about this very interesting thing that was done on the Carlton Complex. And on the way there, I just want you guys to see the apparatus that we had in this day in the street. Seems like there is a high-profile person in court, and the curious thing is everything is so well organized, you know. The JAMPD is literally around the protestants. Everything is just secured, controlled, no worries. You just hear a little bit of noise here and there, but everything is under control. And don't forget that this is a three-part video that I did about this walk of 3-point-something kilometers in order to show you guys a little bit more the CIDs or the city improvement districts in the city of Johannesburg that I will tell you guys in a deep in a little bit of depth in this video, because I'm also learning about CIDs itself, and it's very interesting to see the work being developed. To give you guys an idea, in terms of CIDs, for example, last year we got the civil unrest and all that. In Joburg, in the CIDs, nothing happened. Because due to security, all things are organized, nothing happened. And to give you guys an idea, what we are seeing right now, you guys see when we are at the end of the road, we are next to the High Court of Justice. Everything is under control, but of course if you see things in the media, they will say that this happened, this. Look guys, don't believe them, because I saw it for myself, like how things were being managed, and it was just perfect, you know. Look, people are just walking around and like nothing is happening. Everything is neat. You see officers, guards going around, people cleaning the precinct, you know what I mean. But we were literally next to it, nothing. It's like everything was very calm indeed, very calm. No worries. You see just people walking around like nothing is happening. But again, on media we just see probably just, you know, negativity and all that. It just makes part of selling, you know. People need to see drama, but there was not drama this day. You see, just everything is just sorted. And like I said, guys, one thing that I want to touch here is a little bit more about CIDs in our 9 provinces, and I want to give you guys more detailed information. So for you guys in overseas watching this YouTube channel, we have 9 provinces in South Africa, and I'm going to name a few CIDs in these provinces. For example, the Eastern Cape at the moment, as far as I know, there is no CIDs there. There are ideas, projects to start developing them. I think Nelson Mandela Bay will be one of the first ones. I think there's a few plans going around, but nothing concrete yet, as far as I know. Again, I'm still learning about it. Then we go to the Free State. The Free State, I didn't find anything, literally no CIDs on the Free State area. KwaZulu-Natal has 7 CIDs. Again, I will touch all of them at the proper time. Limpopo, also no CIDs for now, as far as I could see it. Mpumalanga, we have 3 of them, we also will touch them one of these days. The Northwest, actually I'm editing at the moment a video about the Cache Park CID, very interesting also. I need to show you guys what's going on. We had a crazy project going on in order to make the video about the CID and all that. But you guys will see at the proper time. Then we go to the Western Cape, and then things start to get serious, because we have 25 CIDs in Cape Town only. But again, we will touch on all of them at the proper time. Like I said, I'm only one person, and unfortunately I can't do things at the proper speed that I wanted, so let's see. Now we're going to Gauteng. Okay, so the Gauteng, we start with Erkuleni. Erkuleni has 1 CID as far as I know, which is Edenvale CID. We already talked about it. Pretoria has 2 CIDs, Arcadia and Atfield. We already did a video about Atfield. And then we got Joburg. As far as I could count them, we're talking about 27 CIDs, 2 more than Cape Town. Let me know what you guys think about it on the comments down below, because I was impressed with this. I didn't know, seriously. Okay, we continue on our way now to the Carlton Center. You guys can see already the Carlton Hotel. You guys see the bustling business district going on. You know, like I say, people here, they don't take nonsense, you know, snatching phones, snatching purses and all that. I'm telling you, the community is very tight here, and if you try to do something, people will act straight away. We got cameras in every corner. There are a lot of WhatsApp groups. They got their own apps, you know, to deal with things. If you're doing something, people already know what you're doing before you're doing it, you know. It's like if you are walking in the CBD, just walk around. You know, when you walk with a purpose, that's fine. But when you're walking around but you don't know where you're going, that's mean you're scouting the area, you know. And in nowadays, I know that many people who with bad intentions, they basically avoid certain parts of the city in order not to be caught. Okay, so another very interesting thing, I forgot to tell you guys, the Northern Cape also has no CIDs for now. Let's see if things will change now in the next few years with all the projects that are already actually covered on the channel. You guys can see on the mega project playlist, so that's what I just wanted to add on. So we're going, you know, what I see is CIDs is basically the art of rebuild our communities throughout South Africa, in my own opinion. So in terms of the Carlton Center, so we in these 3 videos, this walk that we did of 3 point something kilometers, we did 2 precincts. Okay, so the Central Improvement District is the one that has the Carlton Center, the Gandhi Square, Fox Street, the pedestrian walkway basically, the CCMA, and several governmental offices. And we also have many property development firms and big companies. We're talking about Transnet, Redefine, Reboses, City Property, and OPH. And of course, and then we also touch on the mining precinct, which is literally another CID, which is the Southwestern Improvement District. Let me tell you just the areas of interest. So we didn't cover the Rand Club, Mapumbungwe Hotel, various cafes, eateries, and several governmental offices. That's what I'm saying. Things are organized in such a way that you need to know where to go. So you need to study the CID before you visit it. So to visit it, you know, in order to tell, to organize things, you know, that's for me, someone who is learning now about these things. It's complicated for me, you know. I need to go to the city. I need to organize things properly, to enable to show you guys and explain you guys properly. 5 years ago when I was, it was completely different. When I tried to go for the first time to the Carlton Hotel, you know, I went to withdraw some money. I had 2 hustlers checking me out to see what they were able to do. I need to show them that I knew what they were doing, basically, you know what I mean. But you know, 5 years later I came back and look at this place, you know, looks amazing. Just people walking around, you know, just mind their own business. You can see it's pretty well, pretty alive. I didn't see any store in this mall empty. Sorry, that's remarkable, especially knowing that we are getting out of COVID, you know. And knowing the story about this place, I'm actually going to try to get more information so we can make a proper documentary about this complex, because there's a very interesting story about it. You know, guys, and I just want to take this opportunity also to say that we have certain issues that we need to start speaking about, especially in this channel. We need to change our mindset in the way we look at South Africa, because we don't know what or how to advertise what we have. That's a huge problem we have. And another thing that also bothers me is nobody cares, you know. It's like we as citizens, we need to be more active to know what's going on. At the moment, we don't know, so I do these videos to show you guys that things are not completely in a loose way. Let's put it this way, because there are a lot of good citizens out there making the difference, you know. And we need to create habits of positivity here in South Africa, you know. Because if we don't change our mindset, we're not going anywhere, you know. And for me, it's a big concern that we need as citizens to come to this realization. We need to make it the right way. And there you go, guys. We are now at the top of the second biggest or tallest building in Africa. Of course, the Leonardo is first, but this for more than 50 years was the tallest structure in Africa. But look, of course, and because of COVID, at the moment we didn't have access to the building, or to the viewing deck, let's put it this way, to the big veranda, whatever you guys want to call it. So we made like a plan with Transnet to take an elevator up. So thank you very much for everyone who organized this amazing day. I really appreciate. You guys can see the view, you know, like Getty Square. It's just amazing, you know. You really need to go with someone who knows all the buildings, you know, because it's like a funny game, you know. Like, what is that building? What is that building? That building there? Yeah, that place there in Turnfontein, you know what I mean? And then it's just really cool when you go with someone that knows the whole landscape, you know, because every corner, every street, everything around this building just has full of history. This is like more than a viewing deck, you know. It's also a place where you got the frames with the history. You go around, it's quite big. You take like 10 minutes, 20 minutes to see it properly. They're also organizing a lot of things. Transnet also, I think, has a big plan for the building to revamp the actual Carlton Complex. So I'm very excited when I see these things, and I tell you these things while I'm actually doing these videos and editing and everything, because there is a lot of going on, but there is no one doing this work to transmit you guys what I can see. Like I say, Gauteng has a brilliant future ahead in terms of you know, development, what people want to achieve here, because at the end of the day we are the economical, financial powerhouse of the African continent, you know. And see what I see, the projects, the people that I deal with, the ideas that we exchange, you know, making them happening, you know. It's a 24/7 job, you know. It's not easy. You guys can see now we are seeing now the EFSA Tau. I also made a video about it, don't forget to watch it. I also made a video about the Carlton Hotel. You guys can also see it on the channel, on the history playlist, so you guys can definitely do that and go and check it out. But you see, you know, it was just a pity that we had COVID, because COVID slowed down a lot of stuff, you know. There was a lot of progress going on, and it was actually difficult for me to hear a few stories of, you know, people that lost their livelihood, businesses and all that. That's why I'm also trying to convince you guys to come more to the inner city, because there are more life beyond malls, you know. There's a lot of stuff going on in the CBD. I want you guys to realize it and enjoy more the CBD. And if you are a YouTuber, please help me to market the city, because CBD, Joburg CBD needs to be marketed like heavily. We need to have millions of views in the city, cover the history, cover CIDs. Let's cover things, you know, significant things that can change the outcome of the city. We need to put it out there. Like New York became what it became, we need to do the same thing with Joburg. Joburg is not dead, it's very much alive. We're just not telling the right stories, and that's where we need to make this happen. And like I say, this is a museum that you, if you are paying attention, that you know a little bit about the story of Josie, will make a lot of sense what you guys seeing here. Like I say, I'm still learning, so I'm like a newbie in all this, you know. That's the beginning of how everything started. You see what I mean? You got more than 136 years of history in this city. It's just remarkable. If you're not aware of it, and if you are a Joburg historian, I really advise you to study this city, because it's really, really interesting. Okay, guys, another thing that I want to say is the property development firms and other companies that are making the difference in the CBD, because it's important to speak about this. We're talking about Transnet, the Redefine Properties, Riboses Properties, City Property, OPH, Delta Property Fund, AFCO, Josie Housing, Standard Bank, F&B, Minerals Council, City of Johannesburg, Johannesburg Development Agency, Atterbury. These are the players making the difference, working together, government with private entities, in order to bring you guys a better version of the CBD. And you guys can see it in front of you. I can't make this up, you know. Thank you guys for all of you sending me emails from overseas, basically telling you guys what's your opinion about this, telling your stories, your side of the stories. Is actually very interesting to know, because I'm also learning when you guys sharing. So thank you very much for that. So if you reach out to me via email, you guys definitely can get a reply back. If I don't reply to you guys straight away, it's a little bit busy. I have a lot of work at the moment, but we are going to continue developing awesome content about Joburg and South Africa as usual. If you guys want to help me out in some way, don't forget to make a donation via PayPal. You guys can also reach me on my Patreon, or also just, you know, giving your contribution by joining the channel. I really appreciate it, because all that helps me out to produce better content and do one of these days this full time, because that's what I really would like to do. You guys can see also, please don't do this when they upgrade the building. Don't write things like this. I know you guys like to leave your mark, but do it in another way. Just respect what you can see, you know. It's just nice to go to the CBD and see there is a mark of respect. Like, don't see littering on the floors, you know. Things in a proper place, you know. We need to be the example to each other, you know, and that's very important for me also, to make you guys understand that we in a better, clean environment, there is more chances to success. Okay, like I say, we need to cover properly Joburg, so I still need to do properly the Southwestern Improvement District. Like I say, we only did the Mining District, which is the second video on this series, on this walk, let's say it. And then I need to do the Retail Improvement District also. Guys, there are so many CIDs in Joburg, it's crazy, I don't even know. I'm gonna be doing CIDs probably the next 2 or 3 years, because like I say, this is the art of rebuilding our communities, guys.
This is the CID group,
Okay.
the Central Improvement District group.
Okay.
And you'll see every day, on every hour, we get postings of where our guards are, what they're doing, what's happening in the area, if anything interesting is happening. So this morning we had someone knock down a traffic post, and then we got a photo later where we put the traffic post back so people know what's going on.
Whoa.
We have a situation where we've got a group gathering, so you can see there we're cleaning the off-ramp to the Rich Street, off-ramp from the highway, Gandhi Square at the moment. My guys cleaning on the streets to show you befores and afters. And then they've said that there's a report gathering There's officers that are joining near Gandhi Square. They're obviously going to go to a march somewhere. My guys posted on the group to say that, listen, please be aware. And that's the whole point behind it, is that we have this situation where there's this open communication between property owners and people in the area that don't know what's going on.
Okay, you first, Sam.
And even Sam's security guys within the building are on those groups. So that if something happens outside, they know before it arrives here. Okay. So there's a good communication between everyone on that basis. So if we find that there's guys marching from one area, and last week when the guys from KFC wanted to come here. Yes. My guys told the security within Carlton Centre, listen, be prepared, these guys are on their way. We locked down the centre, we helped secure it to make sure that everyone in the centre was okay and there were no issues.
Okay.
So we're like a giant family community that works together.
And the work of these people, we need to talk about this. We have to, because I want to say, yes, you can make the difference. Yes, you can help your community. Yes, you can make people's lives different. And there you go, guys. This is basically how they communicate, very quickly, know what's going on, see the upgrades, see the new things going on. Look, it's very enlightening to see this type of things going on, and I hope you are proud as I am to see this stuff in South Africa, because we are a very capable country, capable of doing many things if we work together as citizens together. Another thing that I wanted to mention is 2 years ago when I did the Red Buzz. So one of the stops of the Red Buzz in Johannesburg is actually the Carlton Complex that will take you guys to have a proper, let's say, shopping experience inside of the complex itself. So I found so strange, why is the Red Buzz stopping in the dangerous area? I didn't even know that the CID already existed. And take in mind that CIDs, like I say, some of them are still little babies, they were probably created 5 years ago, 10 years ago, which is nothing in the biggest scheme of things, and they made a huge impact in the places, in the blocks, on the communities, and we need to talk about this more times and make and normalize the concept of a CID so all of us know what is happening here. And thank you very much. I hope you guys know already what a CID is. I've been hammering you guys always with the same question, because it's important for me that you know what a CID is all about, guys. And again, that's everything for now. And there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was the last part of this walk. We just needed to go and walk around to make some brainstorm, to see how we could work in order to produce more content about CBD. Stay tuned, because many other things will come up. I'm actually thinking about a lot of stuff to do, so the next few months are going to be busy, but let's try to document the city properly from one side to the other. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe, to share, and destroy that like button. And as usual, I will see you in the next LivinginSAtv video.